Hi guys, I'm Ben from Adaptalux and welcome back to another monthly macro challenge video. Today we've got a few things to get through, including taking a look at last month's entries, picking a winner and sending them their prizes, and of course we'll have a new theme and new prizes for October, so stick around until the end of the video to learn how you guys can enter some of your own macro photos for a chance to win. I'm going to jump over to the computer and take a look at some of the entries that we got for September. So we once again find ourselves on the Adaptalux Photography Community Facebook group, and on the top of the group we have September's challenge. The theme was bokeh, so I was expecting to see lots of out-of-focus backgrounds and bokeh balls showing up, and that's exactly what we've got. We've got lots and lots of entries with interesting bokeh in the foreground and background, so thank you to everybody that took the time to enter. Unfortunately, we don't have time to get through every single entry in these videos, so we've got some notable mentions, and of course we've picked a winner and a runner-up for September. Our first notable mention of the month is Christy with this bee which has come to land down on her finger, and of course we've got some bokeh in the background. We really like this one because of this hexagon beehive shaped bokeh in the background, which is a really nice touch to complement the bee, so very well done, Christy. Next up, we've got Bev and this picture of a zipper. Of course, we've got lots of lovely bokeh in the background from that really soft depth of field, but we really like the composition on this one, and I think it really works in black and white as well. Because of those bokeh balls being in the background there, it just gives it a little bit of extra interest, leading the eye through the zip and into that out of focus background. So very well done, Bev. At some point we're going to have to decide that pictures of Lego is perhaps cheating, because a lot of you know that I'm a big fan of Lego, but I really liked Dan's image here, and Sam agreed that it's just a very nice, simple, pleasing to the eye photo, the little skeleton riding his horse, but of course we've got the bokeh in the background, which is all important to this month's theme. I think this bokeh is perhaps light shining through trees, so correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, but really lovely image either way. And that brings us on to the bokeh enthusiasts' favourite time of year, which is Christmas. You can see these Christmas lights here, and of course more Christmas lights in the background, creating this very colourful, very large bokeh effect in the background. The drops of water, you can perhaps just see a little bit of a Christmas tree in the back there, but very eye-catching image with all of these colours, and very, very much on the theme of bokeh. So very well done, Paul, for your Christmassy image. Esther's photo of her husband at Christmas time, again very nice bokeh in the background from the Christmas tree. Now, although this isn't strictly on theme because it's a macro and close-up competition, we did find this one particularly heartwarming, and it was a really lovely photo as well, so very well done, Esther. And that brings us onto our runner-up for this month, which is Chris. This one gave us a good chuckle with this rather scantily clad lady with her sparkler in the background, and of course all of that bokeh in the background as well, which sort of extends all of these little fireworks out into the background. So we really found this one to be both quite amusing, but also a very nice technical shot as well. So well done, Chris. You're our runner-up for this month. And finally, our winner for this month is going to be Sue. This image of sticks, I think. I'm not entirely sure what these are, so do let us know, Sue. And this maybe is glitter, but again, I'm not really sure. But the point is, this bokeh is really nice and pleasing. The lighting just catching on the highlights from this glitter, or the reflective material on the surface here. It really works, and just very, very slight highlights of those bokeh balls in the background and the foreground as well. So it's really nice to see bokeh not only in the background but the foreground. Very well done, Sue. You're this month's winner. So congratulations to this month's winners. We'll be in touch very soon to get your prizes out to you, but for now we need a new theme for October, and because October is Halloween month, we're going to go with the theme of spooky. I want to see your spooky Halloween-themed macro photos. Now, this can include spiders, but I don't want to see any cutesy, normal spider photos. I want to see some effort to make them look a little bit more spooky than usual. So head over to the Adaptalux Facebook community page and find that pinned post at the top of the page where you'll see this month's spooky theme. Put your spooky macro photos down in the comments and you'll be entered for a chance to win this month's prizes. The runner-up for October is going to win some of our background gradient cards, which are really great for putting in the backdrop of your images and adding a little bit of colour. The winner, though, is going to get the photography deck, which is a really nice set of playing cards, all photography themed, so they have nice designs all over them, but on the back of each card is a tip. It's almost like a photography cheat sheet with categories like camera basics, composition, shooting styles, really nice little pack of cards. So those are the prizes for October. October's challenge will run from today, the 1st of October, right through to the 28th of October, when we'll close entries ready for a new video just like this one on the 1st of November. That gives you just about a month in the run-up to Halloween to get your spooky images entered. So as I mentioned, all you need to do in order to enter is head over to the Adaptalux photography community, which is a group on Facebook. I'll link to that group down in the description. Just find the pinned post on the top of that group and enter your spooky themed macro images as a comment on that post. I'm really looking forward to, or I'm not sure if I'm a little bit scared to see all of your spooky macro photos at the end of the month, but we'll be back for another video just like this one in a month's time. If you need a little bit of inspiration or some tutorials, I'll link a couple of videos just here, and don't forget to subscribe so that you're here for the results in a month's time. For now, that is all that I've got time for. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.